Good afternoon, Splatterstars. I have got a special one for you today. But first, I just want to remind you, you shoot for the moon, and even if you fail to meet your mark, you'll land amongst the stars. But this one is special. This has never happened before. This is a crazy glitch in here. I want you to see this. Alright, so we're playing some Battle Royale squads, right? We decided to drop in the city so we can find some good loot. Maybe get some heals, get our health right, so we can start this battle off right? I'm gonna drink a little juice right here. Well, I really like this ramen. This stuff is pretty cool. Gives you shield and health, and I think a little extra stamina as well. Teams looking like they're on the same page, you know, we're kind of moving together. They're like, hey, you get this, I'll get that. Check it out, they even found a chest in the bush, right? So I should have known things were a little strange. I've never seen a chest in a bush before, but you know, I got it. Hey, I'm gonna go over here and try to slash this thing up, get some health this way too. Oh wait, hold on. I hear something. It looks like there's some shooting going on. Teams got to get a little closer together. I'm gonna try to take a shortcut. Oh. I got distracted. All right, since there's a chest here, let me check it. All right, now that I'm all flowberry fizzed up, what's going on over here? Who we shooting at? You guys just getting some weapons? Got the flagpole? All right. We'll take some blues. Let's get rid of some greens and take some blues. All right. Okay, what do you want? I don't know. What do you want? What do you want? Okay, you take that. All right, I got this. Sniper? Sniper action? Yes. All right, let's go. Uh-oh. What's going on? What's going on over there? This kind of reminds me of one of those horror movies when it's like something bad's going on over there and they're like, hey, let's check it out. Like, shouldn't you run the other way? Anyhow, I just got a kick out of that one. All right, what's going on here? Where's my teammates? What's he doing? Okay, he's in the vehicle over there. All right. So this right here, this decision to jump in this vehicle was the beginning of the end for me. Now just watch this. Yes, that is the ground. My perspective is viewing this from in the ground. I'm stuck in the ground. How did this happen? This is wild. And you can only imagine what the teammates are seeing. All right, I'm going to show their perspectives in a moment. Check this out. This is crazy. How did I get in the ground? Teammates are kind of freaking out because they can see it, but there's still some fighting going on, and so they got to fend these guys off, get back healthy again, and then figure out how in the world. Look at this. That expression is priceless. She's like, what in the world is this, and how did this happen? The one teammate is trying to hammer me out, and so they actually knocked a couple of the other teammates back, trying to hammer me out. One tried to revive, couldn't revive. One tried to take out the stair steps, that didn't work. What's funny is I can still grab a hold of or release weapons, but I cannot get out of the ground. That kind of swirling sound that you hear, That's me kind of trying to wave the hammer or use the hammer or run or get out, but I can't. I'm stuck. It is wild. Kind of unfortunate for this game because I feel like we had a good squad and they were kind of the right teammates to get it done. So they stayed there trying to revive me as long as they could. Look, she even looks back. It's just the weirdest thing probably anybody has ever seen. But they got to get out of the storm. This is the storm. The storm's coming. So I just got to lay here and like watch them run off. It was kind of sad actually. Alright, so I'm just moving around a little bit. This is kind of just my perspective of being stuck in the ground. So if I'm looking straight down, I guess this is what I see. Right? I can see the city. I can see things out here. There's a weapon right there. You know, the storm is continuing to flow across. So I guess the only way I'm going to get released is to lay here and die in the storm. Well, I struggled and squirmed and viewed all the way to the end. What a beautiful sunset. Well, there you go. The wildest glitch ever. Pursuing a Victory Royale, even stuck in the ground. I'm going to come back from life on this one, join up with the squad, and try to make this to the end. But I want to show you the teammates' perspectives because it's priceless. As I mentioned earlier, before they can get to me, they got some other issues to focus on. So they're focusing on the right things, you know, but you gotta imagine like it just looks very weird, right? So he's doing his deal, right? Eliminating the enemy threat. Look, you can see my silhouette. See how I'm stuck in the ground? He's looking at it like, what in the world? But he's still got people he's got to take out. So he's focused. Good job, teammate. Right, health up a little bit. Look, see my silhouette? See me stuck in the ground there? Just my head popping out? I mean, is this not the wildest Fortnite glitch ever? Have you seen a better one? So he pretty much had to take the role as captain of the team. I mean, he's wondering what's going on. He's kind of sitting back watching it. He takes one of these hammer blasts at one point, you know, kind of just getting in the way of it. But, you know, he needs to focus on the team, and the storm is coming. And so, you know, he's got to be thinking, man, this is strange. But at the end of the day, you know, he needs the team to make it out. So that's what he's kind of paying attention to while they're trying to see if there's any possibility of getting me out of the ground. So I got to tell you, I really appreciate this teammate right here. I mean, she tried everything that she could from the very beginning to see if she could get me out of there. And she was doing great. I mean, she was running around getting eliminations, you know, getting the right loot and stuff. She had really good game awareness. But she was loyal to her teammates. And this has got to be the weirdest thing she had ever seen. So she's trying, you know, any and everything in her power to make it happen. But see how I can grab the hammer? And they even throw a hammer down for me to use. And I tried to use it. I'm swinging it. I'm spinning around, but cannot get released from being stuck in the ground. Tried a grenade. Look, she tried everything that she could to get me out of there. So this is from her perspective. They're trying the fizzberry juice to see if that makes any difference, to see if I can jump. Right? So I took some of that. But look, the storm is coming. She's still going to try. She's looking back like, I really don't like leaving my teammate. Look at him spinning around. Man, that is weird. how did this person get stuck in the ground? It's got to be what she's thinking. Is there anything that we can do? Doesn't look like it. So here's our last teammate's perspective. She actually was in the vehicle with us, right? Look, I'm in the passenger seat. He's driving, she's in there with us. We just kind of run up on here and crash. Crash and I get stuck in the ground, but look, she's got a lot going on, man. They got a serious battle right here against some decent players. So she's gonna build and find some cover for them. Right? She's kind of doing work, and she actually ends up getting knocked, but you know, she put up a good fight. And she can see me right there, right? Like, they're right in the middle of a battle still, but she can kind of see me right there, like, what is going on? Look, just my head sticking out. She's like, what in the world? And then she gets shot in the back. And then the teammate has to take him out. They'll revive her, but she's still just freaking out. She's like, what is going on there? How is this person in the ground? So she gets revived. And she comes over and takes a look like, hey, what are you doing there? You know, I'm just stuck in the ground, that's all. This has got to be the funniest glitch ever. She tries chopping up the staircase right there to see if that's going to make any difference while the other one's doing a hammer. And nothing works, just nothing works. So there you go. I mean, you had to have enjoyed this. I know you've never seen nothing like this before. Somebody stuck in the ground like that's crazy. If you got something better, go ahead and share it. Have a great day. Thank you for viewing.